What if I told you there's a scientifically proven way to learn 10 times faster, without endless textbooks, without boring flashcards, and without feeling like you're forcing information into your brain? Intelligence agencies have been using these exact techniques for decades to train operatives who need to master new languages in weeks, memorize classified documents in minutes, and retain critical information under extreme pressure. And here's the crazy part: you don't need security clearance or a top-secret lab to use these methods yourself. Today, I'm breaking down the most powerful learning hacks used by spies and intelligence operatives, and showing you exactly how to apply them to school, work, or any skill you want to master. Welcome to Learning on Easy Mode. Let's dive in. Technique number 1, Hypno-Learning. The spy secret: sleep programming. Imagine this: you go to bed, fall asleep, and while you're dreaming, your brain is actually downloading knowledge like a software update running in the background. Sounds like science fiction, right? But Soviet intelligence agencies actually used a technique called Hypno-Learning to accelerate language acquisition for their agents. Here's how it works: your brain operates on different frequencies throughout the day. When you're awake and alert, you're in beta waves. But right before you fall asleep, your brain shifts into theta waves, that dreamy, hazy state between consciousness and sleep. In this theta state, your brain becomes incredibly receptive to new information. Your critical thinking shuts down, and your subconscious mind opens up like a sponge. Your practical hack: before bed, find theta wave binaural beats on YouTube, specifically ones at 4 to 7 Hz. Put on your headphones, play the track, and spend 10 to 15 minutes reviewing whatever you're trying to learn: Spanish vocabulary, math formulas, historical dates, anything. Your brain will absorb this information at a deeper level than normal studying. Bonus trigger technique: while you're doing this, snap your fingers every time you focus on a key concept. You're creating a neural anchor. Later, when you're distracted during the day, scrolling social media, losing focus, snap your fingers again. Your brain will automatically shift back into focus mode. It's like installing a concentration button in your own mind. Technique number 2, chaos training. The spy secret: learning under pressure. Here's something most people get wrong about studying: they think you need complete silence to learn effectively. But CIA operatives aren't trained in quiet libraries, they're trained in simulated war zones with gunfire, sirens, and controlled chaos. Why? Because they need to access information under pressure, in hostile environments. And here's what the research shows: when you train your brain to focus in chaos, you develop a superpower called selective attention, the ability to filter out distractions and lock onto what matters. Your practical hack: stop studying in dead silence. Instead, intentionally add controlled distractions to your study environment. Start simple: play coffee shop ambience or street noise in the background. Study for 20 minutes. Next session, add a timer that beeps every 7 minutes. Each time it goes off, take a 30-second break, then dive back in. Gradually increase the chaos: busier soundscapes, shorter intervals, more interruptions. Your brain will adapt and get stronger. Within a few weeks, you'll be able to study effectively anywhere: on a crowded bus, in a noisy dorm, even at a party. While everyone else needs perfect conditions to focus, you'll have the mental discipline of an intelligence operative. Technique number 3, sensory memory anchors. The spy secret: the scent connection. Ever smelled something random, like fresh cookies or cologne, and suddenly been transported back to a specific memory? Maybe your grandmother's house or your first day of school. That's not a coincidence. Smell is directly connected to your hippocampus, the memory center of your brain. And intelligence agencies weaponize this phenomenon. CIA operatives would pair specific scents with classified information to create instant recall triggers. Need to remember a foreign contact's name? Smell peppermint while studying their file, then sniff peppermint before the meeting. The memory floods back. Your practical hack: choose a unique scent for each subject you're studying. Chew cinnamon gum while learning Spanish. Burn a lavender candle while studying biology. Wear a specific cologne while reviewing history. Later, when you're taking a test or need to recall that information, bring back the scent. Chew the same gum, sniff the same candle, wear the same cologne. Your brain will automatically access those memories. Level it up. Combine multiple senses. Pair a specific playlist with a subject. Wear a certain color shirt. Create a full sensory environment for each topic. Your brain will build stronger, more accessible memory networks, and you'll recall information faster and more accurately than ever before. Technique number 4, the memory palace. The spy secret: your house is your hard drive. You know that weird experience where you walk into a room and completely forget why you went there? That's actually your brain using spatial memory, your ability to remember locations. Ancient memory champions used this to memorize entire books. Modern intelligence operatives use it to memorize classified documents. And you can use it to ace your exams. It's called the memory palace technique, and it's absurdly simple. Your practical hack. Pick 3 locations in your house: your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, and your front door. Now assign information to each location. Mirror, your top 3 tasks for today. Refrigerator, the key formula you need to remember. Front door, the phrase or concept you're currently mastering. Every time you pass these spots throughout your day, visualize the information attached to that location. Your brain automatically refreshes the memory without conscious effort. It's like turning your house into a giant, personalized cheat sheet. Advanced technique. 4 bigger projects. Map out an entire journey through your house. Each room holds a different chapter. Each piece of furniture represents a key concept. Walk through the journey mentally, and you'll recall everything in perfect order. Spies use this to remember entire operational plans. You can use it to memorize presentations, study for finals, or learn a new language. Technique number 5, Interleaved learning. The Spy secret, mental cross-training. Most people study one topic until they're exhausted, then move to the next. But intelligence training uses a different approach called interleaved learning, rapidly switching between different topics in short bursts. Why does this work? Because when your brain switches contexts, it has to work harder to recall and apply information. This deeper processing creates stronger memory networks and better long-term retention. Your practical hack. Study in 10-minute sprints, alternating between completely different subjects. 10 minutes, Spanish vocabulary. 10 minutes, physics formulas. 10 minutes, history dates. 10 minutes, back to Spanish. Repeat the cycle. Your brain will create cross-connections between topics, making both easier to remember. You're essentially getting a 2-for-1 memory upgrade. Bonus. Teach what you just learned out loud after each 10-minute sprint. Explaining forces your brain to organize and solidify the information. Even if you're just talking to yourself, the act of teaching dramatically improves retention. The 4-week Spy training plan, 6:30 to 7:30. Now let me give you the complete roadmap, a 4-week plan to transform your brain into a learning machine. Week 1, Foundation. Every night, 15 minutes of theta wave hypno-learning before bed. Create your sensory anchors, scents, sounds, colors for each subject. Week 2, Chaos adaptation. Add background noise to all study sessions. Set 7-minute interval timers. Gradually increase environmental distractions. Week 3, Spatial memory. Map your memory palace locations. Assign key information to physical spots in your home. Review by mentally walking through your palace daily. Week 4, Integration. Combine everything: theta waves, chaos training, sensory anchors, memory palace. Practice interleaved learning in 10-minute sprints. Test yourself under pressure with distractions. Follow this plan religiously for 1 month. Track your progress. You'll notice faster information absorption, better recall under pressure, longer retention without constant review, the ability to focus anywhere, anytime. Final message. Here's the truth: your brain is already capable of learning like this. You just haven't been shown how. Intelligence agencies have known these secrets for decades. They've invested millions into understanding how the human mind learns, remembers, and performs under pressure. Now you have the same toolkit. But here's my challenge: don't just watch this video and forget about it. Pick ONE technique, just one, and commit to using it for the next 7 days. Track your results. I guarantee you'll see a difference. And if you want more content like this, real, science-backed techniques to upgrade your brain and your life, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop a comment below and tell me, which technique are you most excited to try? Or better yet, if you've already used any spy learning methods, share your experience. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and learn like your life depends on it. Because in a world that's constantly changing, your ability to learn faster than everyone else? That's your ultimate competitive advantage. See you in the next video.